A thug who attempted to kill a man, then boasted about it on voice notes to friends, has been jailed for 24 years.
I just gutted that I didn't actually kill him. Waited about 4 days and I went to kill him. I stabbed it open that. Oh, so I went and stabbed him because I wanted to, and I wanted to kill him.
At 5:37 p.m. on the 26th of April last year, the police received a call from the North Ambulance West Service, who were treating a man with a stab wound to the chest outside the property in Swift Close in Blackburn. Whilst en route, they came across a man with blood around his face and head, later identified as Scott Dagg, on Barbara Castle Way. He was swaying on the pedestrian island and talking incoherently. Dagg was arrested on suspicion of attempted murder and later released on conditional bail, while the police's inquiries continued. The knife recovered from outside the property in Swift Close, wrapped in a towel. The victim, a man in his 30s, was treated at hospital for stab wounds. He later discharged himself and did not provide a statement or support the prosecution. Following further inquiries, Dagg was rearrested on suspicion of attempted murder on the 28th of May last year. Minutes before his arrest, Dagg was seen on CCTV cameras, operators discarding an object on top of an electricity box on Minson Lane in Blackburn. The item was recovered by officers and transpired to be a mobile phone. That phone was examined by officers who recovered voice notes from the phone where Dagg talked about going around to the property in Swift Close with the express intent of killing the victim as a revenge from an altercation the pair had days earlier. In one, he said, "I'm gutted that I didn't actually kill him." Following the consultation with the Crown Prosecution Service, Dagg, 43, of no fixed address, was charged with attempted murder. A jury at Preston Crown Court unanimously found him guilty of attempted murder. Following a trial in December, he returned to the same court on Wednesday, the 6th of May, and was sentenced. DS Cheryl Taylor from Blackburn CID said, "Scott Dagg is an extremely dangerous individual who attended the victim's address with the express purpose of causing him fatal harm. Whilst he was on bail for extremely serious offence of attempted murder, he then sent voice notes to his friends, boasting about what he had done and expressing regret that the victim hadn't died. I welcome the sentence handed down today, which reflects the serious nature of the offending. I want to place on record my thanks to the investigation team for their diligence and tenacity in securing this conviction and substantial sentence," she added. Here's some more news from the West London ways. 3 men have been jailed for life for lying in wait and murdering a teenager in a knife attack at an address in West London. Daniel Matos, 24, Keith Preddy, 34, and Joshua Cowley, 29, were found guilty of killing 19-year-old Tyler Donnelly in Hanworth Park, Beltham, who had been in the park carrying heroin, cocaine and cash for a local drug dealing gang. All 3 defendants were given life sentences, with Matos a minimum term of 27 years and 6 months, Preddy at least 27 years, and Cowley 25 years. Judge Mark Dennis KC said the attack in January 2024 was a brutal and cowardly ambush in which Donnelly was outnumbered and had no opportunity to try and defend himself. The court heard the 3 men were identified after GPS tag attached to Matos was traced to the scene of the attack. Donnelly had cycled to the park in his role as the runner for a local drug dealing operation, which was linked to a phone number known as the John Line. Instead of meeting customers, he was stabbed in the neck. He was left lying in the grass and was found dead the following day, still carrying nearly 30 wraps of heroin and crack cocaine and 300 in cash. Matos, of Hounslow, Preddy of Feltham, and Cowley, also of Hounslow, had all denied involvement in Donnelly's death and were convicted of murder following a retrial. Donnelly's grandmother, Shelley Packman, said sitting through 2 trials had been difficult, adding that the defendants laughed in court and showed no remorse and no humanity. She described her grandson as a football-mad Tottenham Hotspur fan who was cheeky, funny, and kind-hearted, who loved animals, particularly his dog Archie. She said he had been taken in the most cruel and horrific way. He should have walked through the door, she added. Instead, he was left in a field in the dark on his own. Please like this video, please comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.